Gracie Bond is a name that resonates with creativity, resilience, and passion in various artistic circles. While not widely known in mainstream media, she has cultivated a rich legacy within niche artistic communities. Her journey as a multidisciplinary artist, creative writer, and advocate for emotional and mental well-being has led to a deep understanding of human nature and artistic expression. Early life and beginnings. Gracie Bond was born in 1989 in a small, tranquil town where she spent most of her formative years. Growing up in an environment filled with nature and a supportive, loving family, she found her love for art early on. Gracie's parents were both artists, but in different fields. Her father was a painter who worked primarily with oil paints, while her mother was a ceramic sculptor. With this blend of artistic influence, Gracie was exposed to various forms of art at a young age. As a child, Gracie was always curious and observant, seeking ways to express her emotions. While her peers were focused on traditional hobbies, Gracie was often found sketching, writing stories, or experimenting with clay. She attended a local public school where she was introduced to literature and visual arts. Her teachers recognized her talent early on, and she quickly stood out as one of the most creative and thoughtful students in her class. In her teenage years, Gracie faced personal challenges that would later shape her artistic voice. Struggling with the pressures of academic life, relationships, and societal expectations, she found solace in creative expression. Art and writing became her refuge, allowing her to channel her emotions into tangible forms. It was during this time that Gracie developed a love for poetry and began experimenting with visual storytelling through photography and mixed media. t.h.e. in education and development. Gracie's passion for the arts led her to pursue formal education in creative fields. She attended a prestigious university, majoring in fine arts with a focus on visual arts and creative writing. Her time at university was transformative, as she immersed herself in both traditional and modern artistic practices. Her professors, many of whom were established figures in the art world, nurtured her talents and pushed her to explore new concepts and styles. At university, Gracie began to merge her two main passions, visual arts and literature. She experimented with various forms of artistic expression, from painting and sculpture to photography and digital art. Her writing also grew more sophisticated, with influences from contemporary poets and novelists. Throughout her academic years, she exhibited her artwork in multiple student showcases and even won several awards for her creative writing. One significant influence during her academic years was the discovery of a powerful connection between mental health and creativity. Through both personal experience and academic study, Gracie developed a deep understanding of how art could be therapeutic, helping individuals process emotions, trauma, and personal challenges. This would later become a cornerstone of her work as she began to integrate themes of emotional healing and self-exploration into both her art and writing. Artistic career. Upon graduation, Gracie Bond moved to a larger city where she began to make a name for herself in the contemporary art scene. Her work often explored themes of identity, healing, and human emotion. She was particularly drawn to the idea of using art as a tool for self-reflection and mental wellness. Her first major exhibition was a collection of mixed media works that incorporated photography, found objects, and poetry. The exhibition received critical acclaim, and Gracie was praised for her ability to evoke complex emotional responses from her audience. In addition to her visual artwork, Gracie became known for her poetry. Her writing ranged from intimate, reflective poems to experimental pieces that challenged traditional forms. She published her first poetry collection, Fragments of Me, in 2015, which was met with positive reviews. The collection was praised for its raw vulnerability and the way it captured the complexities of the human experience. As her career progressed, Gracie expanded her artistic endeavors to include collaborative projects with other artists and social activists. Her work often focused on the intersection of art and social change, exploring how creativity can spark conversations about mental health, social justice, and the human condition. She collaborated with mental health organizations to use her art as a platform for raising awareness and providing support for individuals struggling with emotional and psychological challenges. Gracie's work has been featured in numerous art galleries, literary journals, and online platforms. She has held solo exhibitions in major cities, including New York, Los Angeles, and London.